Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Some more Miraz Brewing beer, courtesy of my man Darren. I appreciate you, bro. Miraz is El Dorado Hills, California. And this is Kitten Mittens. And this label art's awesome. This is the Bernie Sanders meme label art, sitting with their legs crossed in a chair with those mittens on. With cats. Don't know what the cats mean. No idea. Actually, was it the... What was... Oh no, that was Jinxie the cat. Was there a cat named Mittens for something? I don't remember. This is a pretty label, 7% alcohol by volume, New England style IPA. Yeah, we talked about it in last review. Miraz, El Dorado Hills, right up the hill from where I grew up in Folsom. Darren sent a box of a couple beers and said, hey, check these out and see what you think. So that's what we're doing. We're using our Miraz glassware that Darren sent because beer tastes better in proper glassware. Shoot, they don't date these cans. He sent a note. Oh, I think this is fairly fresh. Within a month, maybe? Can't remember. This beer looks awesome. This beer is glowing. It is hazy. It looks like hazy lemonade, and it's got a finger of fluffy, fluffy bright white head. It looks awesome. And that proper glassware. I like this size tulip. This is like an 8-ounce tulip glass. This is good for sharing, which I do with my wife when I do these beer reviews. But there's a little 6-ounce line I'm looking at, so that's nice. It's real nice. Most tulip glasses are like 14 to 16 ounces. You can fit a whole beer in it, and you're like, oh fuck, I just drank that entire beer by myself. How dare you? Don't know the hops. He sent it when he sent me the email, but I forgot to check before I look. I mean, we do these blind anyways, right? We try and guess hops and we're wrong every time. It's part of the fun. It's part of the fun. Shower knows it. This beer smells fruity, but there's a good amount of like bready sweetness to it. What fruit is that? It is just not coming to me right away. I mean, there's definitely like a citrus aspect to this. It's got that whole like orange kind of grapefruit thing, but there's something else. It almost comes off as like Fruity Pebbles cereal, if you guys remember Fruity Pebbles. And I think that sweetness is what is making. The sweetness is what's making. The sweetness is what's making my brain think Fruity Pebbles. But yeah, if this makes any sense, this is like a balanced New England IPA. Like there's plenty of hops, there's plenty of fruit, and there's plenty of malts there. It smells great. Let's go and taste it, Darren. Cheers. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I mean, listen, this isn't anything that's like ridiculously outstanding or that's gonna blow your mind. But the first thing that comes to mind is me being in El Dorado Hills at their brewery drinking a shitload of this. This is just a crazy, easy drinking, solid hazy beer. Like I said, they're actually, as I'm talking, there's a good amount of like citrus peel bitterness that goes middle of your tongue to the finish. This is not one of those like ridiculously soft, like juice bomby hazy beers. This actually tastes like beer. And I think that's why I'm enjoying it from the first sip so far. We talked about it. I like juicy beers, but I like when beer says it's beer still. But yeah, the citrus fruits that you were smelling, the orange and the grapefruit, I think grapefruit more than orange, are there. And then it's just like this generic kind of tropical fruity thing. And that sweetness that we were smelling, it reminded me of like that sugary cereal. That sweetness is on the finish. So you get the flavor from the hops, you get the bitterness middle of your palate to finish from that kind of citrus peel. And then you get the sweet kind of malty part that just kind of marries everything well. 7%, like this is crazy easy drinking. And I could just imagine, I mean, I don't remember how hot it gets up the hill during the summertime. In Folsom, it would get like 110. I could imagine sitting outside in the summertime, just crushing these. I mean, it's 7%, so you'd be well on your way in a hurry, but, I mean, like I said, this isn't anything that's like, oh my gosh, it's mind blowing. I need to trade my entire cellar to get something like this. But this is one of those things, if you're in El Dorado Hills, I don't know if they sell these in 4-packs. If you have a couple 4-packs of this in your fridge, you're stoked. It is just a solid hazy beer. I think that's the best way to put it. If you like that mix of citrus with some tropical fruits in there, but it still tastes like beer, it's not juice, this is for you. That bitterness that's lingering is awesome. That bready sweetness on the finish is awesome. It just holds up well with all that just bitter like grapefruit peel that you're tasting. It's spritzy. It tastes refreshing. It tastes clean. It tastes bright. It's like zesty, I think. And I think that's coming from like that grapefruity kind of almost lemon lime thing. So another winner from Raz. Another winner. This is the second one that we reviewed. This is a winner. The last one, something happened to it. But this beer, it is. It's just a solid fucking hazy New England style IPA. So I think we can leave it at that. So that is Kitten Mittens from Raz Brewing, El Dorado Hills. Darren, I appreciate you, bro. If you guys have had it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you very soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.